Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. A little change of plans this morning. Let me bring my other camera on here. Good morning. Oops. Hang on a minute here. Maybe I'm going to switch it right around. That's better. Okay. Now it locked up. Hang on a second. All right. So I had a little change of plan this morning. And basically, John told me, he said, it's going to be very blustery today. And he says, why don't you just stay at home and not do the trailer? So that's what I did. It's very windy. It's very cold. And he said, you don't want to get in and out of that trailer with the door blowing around and everything. And he's right. I didn't want to do that. How is the picture? Let me see if I can get myself in the middle of it. Yeah, so we talked about it yesterday, and I said, I'm going to go over and do the stuff in the trailer. And he said, you know that in the morning it's going to be like 40, 50 mile an hour winds. That trailer door is going to swing open. It's going to be raining. And it's just going to be miserable. And he's right. It's warm, but it's miserable. So I didn't feel like getting up at 6 in the morning and going over there and getting all that stuff out. The picture looks good. Great, because I've lost the guard on my camera somewhere. I'll find it, but it looks like my old camera, but I don't think it is. Yeah, so I'm inside. So anyway, I want to talk about a few things this morning before we get started, and most of it is about our schedule. Our schedule is tonight we're going to do the Joseph sale, and we are going to have a lot of new people in. We did a Joseph sale probably 6 months to a year ago, and we were able to bring the Joseph junkies in, and we made a lot of new friends at that time, and they are going to be in the house tonight. We're not going to be streaming live on their site, but a lot of them have joined for the sale tonight. So that'll be at 8 o'clock. Come on in, meet some new friends. The Joseph, I think they call them the Joseph Junkies. And we'll be doing that tonight. Tomorrow, I have a pickup. So Eileen will be on tomorrow. Let me finish cleaning my glasses. And that's good. So big talk this morning. Serena emailed me about it, and I saw it on the news. Did you guys see that bridge collapse? Oh, my God. The bridge in Baltimore, if you're just getting up, and I can't imagine there's not too many that hasn't seen it already. Holy smokes. Some kind of a little freighter or tugboat, or I don't know, just a riverboat, hit it. Yep, I got it, Pamela. Some kind of riverboat, a freight boat, hit the bridge in Baltimore, and there's video of it. They must have had a live cam on it or something. But you can see the bridge literally falling into the river. And what an amazing, amazing video. But holy smokes. All I can say is, holy smokes. And I don't know, you would think that those pillars had some kind of safeguard that would, bounce the ships off or something. I have no idea. But, I mean, it just collapsed like it was made out of toothpicks. And it wasn't any kind of terror attack or anything. It was just basic. A boat hit one of the supports, and it just toppled. Just craziness. Yeah, luckily it was 1:30 in the morning. So it doesn't, I'm sure, I don't know how, does anybody know how many people are missing? But I mean, it could have been a whole lot worse. It went down really fast. And oh my gosh, the video, it's such a pretty picture of that bridge with the lights, and it was so, I like to watch stuff like that on live cams. And then boom. Wow, they're searching for, now that is a miracle. Six, 7, I would say if it was under 100, I mean, that is a huge bridge. How long does that bridge go for? Did anybody know? What? 2 recovered, 7 still missing? Yeah. I mean, is that like it looks like a big bridge, maybe a half a mile. I don't know. Does anybody know how long that bridge was? I mean, think about it. To only have that many people missing. Anyway, looks like we're all set to go. I don't know how long that bridge was. So my signal may get choppy today because of this wind. 1.5 miles. Wow. I'm going to check my speed here. I might not be able to pull this one off. The wind is really, really blowing. Let's give it a shot and see what our speed is this morning. 1.5 miles. Think about that, and only that many missing. I'll bet there's more. I'll bet they're going to come up with more. I can't imagine. I mean, you think of the cars that were on it, and one in each car. I mean, yeah, my connection is really slow with the wind, but we're going to keep working at it. Built in 1977, yeah. Okay, another thing I want to talk to you guys about, and I have not had time to do a video about this, so I'm just going to bring it up. I'm sure you guys have all seen The Duck. If you haven't, let me know. I wanted you to know there's some really, really good news. We have been picked. As you know, I do research on this subject about the paint that is being used on these newer Fenton items, and the effects of not being kiln fired. So one of the companies that I talked to this last week is going to work with me to develop something that we can use to clear coat our items. So they're sending me samples, and we're going to do some research on this a little bit and see if it helps. So I wanted to give you that little bit of information, because if it does, and I'll be doing testing on it, and I'm talking closely with this company. If it does, we'll have a product available for you to help protect those items, which I think is going to be awesome. And like I said, I'm going to be testing it probably the end of this week. So it'll be, if it works, or if I think it's going to work, they're telling me it's going to work. These will be available to you, and I don't want to be accused of making money on this. It'll be at my cost. So that'll be happening hopefully, because we need to handle that. Yep. I am not going to disregard the question. I am going to handle it, and we're going to figure out how to deal with it so that we don't lose these pieces. And hopefully, keep your fingers crossed, because I've talked to several of the major paint companies in the country. This one wants to work with me and thinks they have a solution. So keep your fingers crossed. They're sending me samples of it. If it does, I will buy it by the case, and I will sell it to you at cost. You'll just have to pay the shipping on it. I have to test it and see about running, and I'm going to really I'm going to test it. So we'll see. Yes. I don't want to get too far ahead, but I wanted to tell you this because we need to handle, the groups aren't going to handle it. The shop's not going to handle it. So we are going to try to handle that. And we're going to find a solution ourselves. And we will. We'll handle it. Okay. My volume is too low. Maybe, let me look and see. Maybe this is my old camera. Hello. It says it's okay. Just turn it up, Charlotte. I am very low on space here this morning because I didn't plan on being out here, but we're going to. Does anybody have any questions about that? I don't think anybody would be opposed to spraying something on their pieces to prolong their life, would you? Yep. Yes, we're going to fix it. And actually, this guy that I talked to, and I don't have my notes right here. I just thought of this morning, and I wanted to reassure you. This guy that I talked to, when he talked about the glass paint, and he said it was permanent in their terms, which is 2-3 years. When I told him that some of these pieces were being sold for several $100s, his words to me were, "Oh my God." That tells you the problem. Use your outside voice. Really? It's that low? I'll bet you I have my wrong camera, my old camera. Let me turn the volume up on my mic and we're going to get going. That should be better. Okay. I'm testing it for you first. I don't want to create a bigger problem. Okay. How do we know if the piece has been fired already and if it's okay? Is it pretty much anything that is not made by Trudy? Linda Fleming also fires, and you'll see pieces from her. I really don't know who is firing. I know if they were firing, they'd put it across their page. I mean, they would say that. And I know that most people are not firing. But I want to be able to give you an alternative so that you can buy these pieces if you like them and protect them. Okay. And that's what we're going to do. We're not going to ignore the situation. And like I said, I'm not going to ignore the situation. We're going to try to fix it, aren't we? And I see one of the people in, it wasn't even in our, well, it was in one of our Fenton groups. They said that they had called the gift shop, and there's no answer for it. They talk in riddles, and if you comment on their page, you're going to see that they don't answer you. They don't reply because they don't want to tell you that they're not kiln fired. But I'm so far beyond that. I just want to protect the pieces I have, you know? I just want to protect the pieces I have. I don't want you to have this happen to your items, right? We don't want that. None of us want that. Okay, let's get started here this morning. Okay. We are going to sell choice of these cute little plates. Most of them are, Sylvia, but it doesn't matter what the glass base is, really. Although Mosser pieces don't handle firing well, they break. But firing isn't even an option for most of these pieces. So it's just that they're cold firing. And cold firing doesn't work. This is such a discussion right now. And it gets nasty. It gets nasty, but these people are making a lot of money. I would think that they'd want to protect their items too, right? I would think they'd want to protect their items too. So hopefully this discussion will turn things around and you'll start seeing pieces and they'll say, we've protected these for you. So that's what I'm hoping. But how can you tell if it's not kiln fired? Basically the dates. If it's a more recent piece, you can question that. And when you ask, always ask if it's kiln fired, not just fired, because if you say just fired, they'll say yes. And that means it's cold fired, and they just leave the kiln fired off. Okay. End of the seriousness. All right. I didn't mean to get off in a tangent. I just wanted to let you know that I'm going to, hopefully, this alternative will be available for you. I will sell it to you at cost. And we'll have something that you can combat this with if you've got these pieces. Okay, now why is my screen? switching every time I do that. Okay. All right. Okay. So we have these cute little plates. And these are, look at these, remember in the 20s when they had the bonnets? Look at that. I don't know what they called them, bonnet babies or something. I don't know. I love you. This is a baby plate with the ABCs all around it. We'll do choice here. This one is the kittens, the 3 little kittens. Aren't they cute? These are in great condition. This one is Jack Horner. This one's got a little lip to it. Jack Horner sat in a corner. Jack Horner sat in a corner. This one is actually an advertising piece. And it says Childs and Anderson. So I don't know what that is, if it's a clothing store or what. But this one is little Jack Horner sat in a corner. So these are so cute. And if you have grandkids or whatever, and they come over and you want something that they'll remember forever, look at these. Choice of $3. The little kittens has a little nick off it right there, but it's not bad. So $3 choice on those. 3 little kittens, they lost their mittens. Is that how it goes? I can't remember. They're all dressed up. It's funny, in our family, my mother-in-law, she had a little depression glass red sugar dish. And that is what all the grandkids remember, is that sugar dish. Jill will tell you that. We still have it. But really, they remember that more than anything else. Okay, let me get the music up here. Music timer now. We got some ground to cover here. All right. Let me get back here. $4 with Swifty. Little Jack Horner sat in a corner. I have another one here. This has got a clock on it. Which nursery rhyme is the cat? Look at $45. Hickory Dickory Dock. The mouse ran up the clock. I don't know the rest of it. So we actually have 4 to choose from. $5 with Charlotte. Little Jack Horner sat in the corner eating his curds and whey. I don't remember the rest, but I'm sure you do. The little bonnet girls. Very indicative of like the early 1900s. 3 little kittens, they lost their darn mittens. The clock struck 1, then he was done. Oh, I don't know that one. Okay, let me get the timer here. 7 with Swifty. You'll get your choice. I'm taking the first bid. So remember tonight to come to the Joseph sale, because we're going to have a lot of new buddies, a lot of new friends in for that sale. It'll be interesting. The whole evening is Joseph's. I'm going to try to do Thursdays as a specialty sale, and I think our Tuesdays, and I think next Tuesday is going to be glowy glass. Oh, thank you. It does have blue stones, and Mary brought this to Teak Stock. Mary comes from the state of Washington. She came to both Teak Stocks last year, and she brought jewelry. And she is Pauline's friend. We love, love, love Mary. And I bought that from her at Teak Stock. So there's not just Fenton glass at Teak Stock. There's all kinds of stuff. And I have earrings that matches too. Okay, Blue Flamingo followed by Charlotte. Swifty, you came in after. The price is going to be $9. I'm going to be working on the invoices today for the choice sale yesterday. I'll make sure you pay those as quickly as you can on those choice sales because I've got to start sorting that stuff before I forget what I'm doing over there. We sold like 75 items. There's 4 of them. Blue Flamingo, there's 4. And your price was $9 a piece. Okay, I'm just going to give you a lot. So it's going to be $6.88, and I'm going to put up the lot of plates on your invoice, Blue. I'm going to move these right over. Okay, so you're not going to get a separate one. They're going to be a lot for all of them. How's that sound? Let me just write that down. A lot of nursery rhymes I'll put. Okay. Perfect. Okay. We have the other camera up here. Let's go ahead. Whoa. Okay. Uh-oh. Now that's better. Okay. We have the other camera up here, so we're going to put some vases up here. All the things you got to remember when you do this stuff. It's amazing. Okay. So, we have some Victorian vases, and we're going to do these as one of our first lots here. This will be a timed lot. I'll show them to you, and then I'll put them over there. Very old. This one is purple. This one's got a little bit of roughness around the edge. Not bad for being way over 100 years old. Just a little bit of roughness. Hand painted from the Victorian era. This one looks pretty good. I don't see anything wrong with this. Also hand painted. Has a pontil mark on the bottom. And we are going to sell choice of these. This will be a timer also. You just put your bid in there like Swifty just did. Okay. And this is going to be a timed lot. Let me move this a little bit in for you. Okay. There we go. All right. So they're both hand painted. Look at, they're just lovely. Okay, here we go. Music timering out. You're not Facebook user. You're going to see the bidder. You're going to see the number on the screen who's bidding because we're in several different venues. And if you want to bid today, just use your first name / your bid because we can't see you because you didn't register for the sale. And that only, when you see an ad, just click on StreamYard.com and then we can see you like we see Swifty. Okay. Yep. See her bid right there? So, and you can see her face with the little Facebook logo on there. So you can go back now and do it if you want. But I think it's StreamYard.com /Facebook. But if you don't want to do that today, just bid with your name first, okay? We have $6 with Stacy, and we do have intermittent internet problems today. The wind is blowing like crazy. I should have put these up later in the sale. This is a good deal. Look at this. You're going to get choice. You're welcome. Welcome to the group. Swifty is in at 8. Okay, and we will do the timer. Oops, let me get it up here. You're welcome. Make sure you do that if you come tonight. It's going to be fun tonight. We're doing all Josephs. 326. $10 with Charlotte, and you will get choice. Lou is in at 12. Yeah, I would. I should not put these up so early. I can tell you that. Lou is in at 12. I'm not sure where my black light is this morning, and that one might even glow. 15 with Charlotte. It was kind of a last minute decision to be here today. I was going to be, like I said, I was going to be over getting stuff out from the flower shop, but the weather just is not going to cooperate. Okay. Kathy G followed by Charlotte. The price is $18. You can hear it howling out there today. All right, Kathy G followed by Charlotte. Kathy, let me know the amethyst or the green, or both. Okay, Kathy takes the green. And Charlotte, we have the little purple one. I have no room here. No room at all. All right, so the little purple one's a little rough, so I'm going to do this for $12. If you want the purple one, I'll do it for $12. Little roughness on top, but a cute little bud vase. $12 if you want it. Sylvia Lee, okay. Okay. I just have something sitting here, so we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Let me see if this is marked. Hey. Look at this beautiful cameo. And this like diamond cut chain. It's a beautiful kind of a moonstone look, satin look cameo. I don't see a name on it, but it is just beautiful. And the chain is lovely. It sparkles. I'm going to start this at, Sylvia was a little bit quicker than you there. Okay, I'm going to start this at $10. This will be our last timed lot. I'm actually going to get some cameos today. I got some gold cameos coming in, 14 karat gold cameos. But we're going to start this one at 10. It reminds me of Whiting Davis, and I'm wondering if the chain wasn't put on the pendant, because the pendant definitely looks kind of has that Whiting and Davis feel. Beautiful filigree. It's very nice. And we're going to start it at $10. Look at the chain. Whoops. Got to get it strung here. Okay, Charlotte's going to start us out at 10. This will be our last timed lot. The chain even sparkles. It's just the way it's cut. It is beautiful. Charlotte is in at 10. See the sparkle on the chain? Charlotte's at 10. See it sparkle? Look at that beautiful silver filigree around it. It's very delicate. $10 with Charlotte. Deb Fines is in at 11. This will be our last timed lot. $12 with Charlotte. All right, Charlotte is in at 12, and we're going to go ahead and do the timer. Oh, gotta find it. Where the heck is it? Here we go. All right, timer and out. Hey, Julie Gage, you're here. That's all that matters. Tomorrow, Eileen will be here at 10 at 10. And I will be on tonight again with Joseph Originals. It's going to be a fun sale. $12 with Charlotte. So pretty. Charlotte Crow is in at 12. Deb Fines is in at 13. Boy, that wind is a whipping. It's a whipping. Hi, Susan Edwards. All right. And let's see. It goes to Deb Fines, I think. Let me make sure. Sometimes we have a lag and somebody slips in there. Let's see. Yep. Deb Fines for 13. That's going to be number 691. Okay. Yay. Okay. Awesome. My sweater is too big. I'm sitting on it. Okay, that's better. Okay. Before I forget, I'm going to sell the rings on my fingers. So these are both sterling. They're both sterling silver. And I don't have a sizer here, but I wear a size 7. Okay. These are both sterling silver. I'm going to start these out at 15 if anybody wants them. And we're done with the timer. And here is the first one. Has a green stone with kind of a rope filigree around it in the shape of a triangle. I don't know what that stone is. This one looks more of a garnet. Let me see if I can see through it. I thought I saw red on it, but it could just be an ebony stone. And that one is very pretty too. So you'll have your choice of either one. The green one, or we'll call it black. I thought I saw some red in it, so it might be a surprise. If anybody wants one of those, they are both sterling silver. I'm a size 7, 7.5. So, and sterling can be sized, but I'm like a 7.5. And they fit pretty good. So I would say it's somewhere between a 7 and a 7.5. An 8 will kind of get, an 8 is a little bit too big for me. I can wear it, but they'll roll around. These are staying in place today. There they are. Do you like the way I display my jewelry? Kay is in at 15. $15 with Miss K. Either one of those. Not the one this one I'm going to turn around. That one's mine. All right. We have Miss K at 15. We'll do a last chance. Anybody else? They are sterling. You'll get your choice of the green one or the black one. Okay. All right. Miss K. 1 or 2? One or two. Let me know. The green or the black. The green or the black. You're going to take them both. Okay, so they'll get one lot number also. I'll just put sterling rings and $30. Okay. $6.92 goes to Miss K. Okay. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Do I tell you this right now? I'll wait. I'll wait. I will. All right. I have a couple Dresdens here that were no pays. And I'm going to put these back up. These were sold like 6 or 7 months ago, and they were no pays. They are beautiful little Dresdens. Dresden style. Yep, they're marked Dresden. With the beautiful skirts that are real lace. And you'll see, look at that. Look at the lace. So that one we'll call the blue one. Now this one, I've got a sticker over the bottom I didn't take off. I'm assuming this is Dresden too, but there's a sticker on the bottom. This one does say Dresden. We know that one for sure. So this one could be Dresden style, but it looks like it is indeed Dresden. Has the beautiful lace skirt that looks like it's starched. The skirt looks like it's porcelain. Beautiful. I don't see, these are notorious for having issues. These are really good ones. I'm going to start them at 15. I'll start them at 15, and you'll get choice. If my camera gets too blurry, let me know. Like I said, we're having this issue with the wind today. These are about 4 or 5 inches tall. And you'll see how pretty their skirts are. Really in wonderful condition for their age. These are so delicate, you can imagine. They are Dresden. I combine shipping, Julie. I just do it, Julie. I combine shipping in my head. There's no set shipping cost. If you bought something yesterday and I recognize that you have something today, I'll charge you a couple bucks extra. That's just how I do it. I don't have a plan with that. But it all seems to work out. Yep. Sometimes I'll even charge combined shipping and there's nothing up here to ship with. So those items I'll hold a little bit to see if you buy something. 17 with Nancy. $18 with Sherry. Okay, 18 with Sherry Bex. I'm very crowded here this morning. I did not intend to be here. So I can't find my tape measure, but an estimate would be 4 or 5 inches. The very delicate little hands and fingers. I just don't see any issues with the fingers or the hands, which is such a plus on these. Okay, $20 with Nancy T. Sherry Beck, Stacy Freeman, let us know. Okay, Sherry Beck's is out. Stacy, let us know. Stacy Freeman, just waiting for her. Sorry you were talking to your cat. Well, thanks, Teresa. Okay, Nancy T. Let me know, and I'm going to move these right away. I don't want to risk knocking them, so I'll take them to the other table. Let me know if you want. Okay, both of them. Okay, $6.93 and $6.94. Dresden. Okay, I am going to get up and move them because they're too delicate to be sitting right here next to me. We don't want that. Okay. Oops. What's that noise? What's that noise? What do you hear? What do you hear me doing? What is that noise? Can you guess? What do you think I'm going to sell next by that sound? Oops, I pulled off a chair. Who can guess? What's that noise? Close, no cigar. Nope, nope. We got some glass grapes. We got some glass grapes. I'll sell at least one, okay? These have the acrylic leaves. This one is in a beautiful kind of deep pink cranberry color. Then we have the turquoise. They sound like marbles. Then we have the all collectible now, color of the month or year, cobalt. And we're going to start those at 15. So we did hear George say that the cobalt color in glass is going to get very collectible because it's going to be harder and harder to make. So that's why I always say that. So this color is kind of a strawberry red. This color is definitely a turquoise with the acrylic leaves, and this one is a cobalt blue. Okay, and here we go. Pretty color, actually. I call it strawberry red because it does have a little different color to it. It's like a strawberry. They're heavy. It is windier than the dickens out there. I am telling you. John and I looked at the weather last night, and he said, when you do your 10 at 10s, it's going to be pouring. It's not raining. I mean, it's not raining that I can see. But it is definitely windy. $40 with Miss K. So Teresa and Swifty, let me know if you're in or out. $40 with Miss K, 42 with Swifty. And 42 is Swifty, waiting for Miss K and Teresa. They may glow. I have lost my little light. 45 with Miss K. $47 with Teresa. Anyway, I've got some really, really big news to tell you. Really, really big news. I mean, big news. But I am going to. I think I need to do a little promotional thing first. Very big news. Teresa Cobb, followed by Miss K. Turquoise, cobalt, or red? Turquoise, cobalt, or red. The choice is yours, my dear. And then Miss K will be the backup bidder. Both of the blues. Okay. So you get $6.95 and $6.96. Miss K, would you like the other one? Hey, Steph. When you want to sell with me? Anybody want the red one? Okay, did I get that right? Okay, great. We missed you. I hope you're feeling better. Swifty takes this one, $6.97. I'm going to have to get up and move these over too. You feeling better, sweetie? Steph's been under the weather. That's kind of a weird saying, under the weather. Now that I think about it, what does that mean? What does that mean, under the weather? How did they come up with that? Okay, great. Isn't that a weird saying, under the weather? What does that mean? I know what it means, but how did they get the meaning of it? Okay. I have this rolling pin with the original ad in there. Full of marbles. It's glass. And I'm going to start this. I'm going to start it at 25. I was going to put it in the teak stock sale, but I'm back here. I'm going to take a little walk around and see if I can find my light. Let me go in the other room and look. I did find it. I probably should have started it for more money. Let me see if any of these glow. Yep, some of them do glow. There's a cadmium one right there. Look at all the color in there. These are all old marbles. And you're going to have, for better, flakier pie crust, there's recipes on the back of that little flyer too, if you want to ever take it out. But I thought just for look, I thought it was just a cool way to display the marbles. Butterscotch peanut pie is what's on the back of that. I didn't know if that sounded that great. Peanut butterscotch pie is what one of the recipes are. It's got some glowy marbles. And the rolling pin is glass. For better, flakier pie crusts. $40 with Miss K. I have to say, I've never made a pie crust in my life. That's awful. God, my mom made good pies. For better, flakier pie crusts. I don't know what that ad looks like. Probably 50s. Fill with cold water or cracked ice a few minutes before using. Why did they put cracked ice in there? Why would they put cracked ice in there? Does that make that must make the dough not stick. Fill with cold water or cracked ice. That's interesting. Anyway, there's all kinds of different sizes too. These are old marbles. They came from West Virginia. And there's all kinds of glowers in there. Keeps the dough. Why do you want to keep the dough chilled? To keep the butter from getting overheated? Oh, so if the butter starts to melt, then the crust kind of falls apart? I really have no idea. They used... Oh, okay. Makes it flakier. All right. You guys know your stuff. Thought I put a sticker on this and I don't see it. $6.98. It's for lard, huh? $6.98. Put it back there. Do you guys all make your own pie crust still? Thank you, Miss K. Thank you, Bitters. All right, we're going to do choice of hull. I've got a couple hull pieces here. And we'll start these at 15. Oh, I didn't put 15, but we'll start them at 15. And we have this one. These are both double-handled. Just notice the handles, they're different shaped. Yep, Bonnie does. And these are both about 8-9 inches tall. And they have the ombre effect. This one has the wildflowers. We'll sell at least one. I have to tell you, the best pie, I was trying to think about my favorite pies. My favorite pies. Here's the second one. Look at the handle. See the difference? The coloring in these are the same. I'm going to put them up side by side so you can see the difference in them. See, the one has a squatty round base. The other one has more deco with a larger handle. And so there's the difference. And Swifty will start us out at 15. We'll sell at least one. They just happen to be out here this morning. Okay, here we go. I'm just reading the comments here. So when I was doing the get-togethers at the mansion in Marietta, we had some Amish friends down there, and they made Japanese fruit pie. And I can't tell you what was in it, but it was the most amazing pie I've ever had in my life. I think it was called, John would probably tell you, Japanese fruit pie. And I'm not really a pie person, but that was amazing. I mean, I'm not the typical blueberry, apple, peach pie. I don't like that stuff. If I'm going to do pies, they got to be cream pies. Like lemon, coconut, peanut butter. I'm a cream pie girl. Okay, we have 25 with Swifty. So these are big. Look at that one. I don't know. That's what the Amish called it. And these were old world Amish. They were really old world. They were a different sect. They had real long sideburns. The men had real long sideburns. And then they braided them or something. They were very, very different from our Amish. I mean, our Amish are pretty much true Amish, but down there, I mean, they had nothing in their houses, nothing, just a bed, everything, much more, I don't know what word to use, but much more plain, much more simple, nothing. I mean, their house had like a cot. That was it. There was nothing in the houses. But the ladies like to cook. And that, I never heard that. All right. So Swifty's in at 33. Marcy's out. Sherry B, let me know if you're out. Just waiting for Sherry B. You'll get choice. We'll call this one. The larger handled one. Just waiting for Sherry B. Here is our price. And if we don't hear from Sherry, I'll call it. But Sherry was in there at 30, so I kind of want to wait for Sherry. $35 with Sherry. Does anybody have a favorite pie that's unusual like mine was? I mean, that rolling pin had a like I said, a peanut butterscotch pie. That doesn't sound very good, but that's an unusual one. I can say that. 36 with Debbie. Sherry, let us know. Both pretty pieces. These are investment pieces. Hull pottery is really increasing in value recently. 36 with Swifty. John, are you in the house? 36 with Swifty. Sherry, let us know. Chocolate peanut butter pie. Yes. Oh. My mom made me peanut butter pie every single birthday. I insisted on that for my birthday dinner. Tuna casserole and peanut butter pie, all growing up. Every birthday. All right, Sherry isn't at 40 as I continue to ramble this morning. I kind of like key lime pie too. I like key lime pie a little bit better than lemon. I think it's a nice tasting pie. Refreshing. Sherry's in at 40. Swifty, let me know if you're in or out. 41 with Swifty. I know, I love tuna casserole. Oh, John makes it for me too. You got to stir in those green peas, lots of tuna fish, double tuna fish, hamburger or tuna helper will work just fine. You just gotta stir some more stuff in there. All right, Sherry B, let me know. $42 is Sherry. This is for choice. Casserole equals comfort food. Yes. Okay, thanks for what you did do. And Sherry B, let me know which ones you'd like. The price is $42. So the one with the larger handles or the smaller one with the rounder base. They're about the same size. It's just this one looks smaller because it's squattier. So you let me know. I know. Don't you wish Steph lived closer so she could come to Teak Stack? Oh, I do. I do. Sherry B, let me know. Okay, gonna take both. Awesome. $6.99. $700. Thank you, ladies. Okay, I've kind of debated about whether to sell these together. I was going to keep this for myself, but the ring is too small. Okay, so this is probably a 6. Look at the beautiful flowers on this. Look at that, and the gold. Isn't that pretty? So I bought this with this necklace. So this necklace is gorgeous. And I did buy it for myself. Look at that abalone pendant, which can also be worn as a brooch. And I believe, again, I did not plan on being out here, but this pendant is sterling. I'm sure it is. I'm pretty sure this pendant is sterling. I can go try to find my jeweler's loop. But anyway, it's a gorgeous set. And like I said, I bought this for myself, and I was really disappointed because there was no size on the ring, and I was really disappointed. It's just too big for that finger, it's too small for that finger, and too big from a pinky. So I'm going to sell the set. This is beautifully roped. It's got black beads to accent it and a toggle closure, and the pendant is sterling. And I want to start this at 25. And this is for both pieces, the ring and the beautiful pendant. It's signed, yes. It's sterling. I love that ring. Isn't that just the prettiest ring? So 25 on the set. I'm going to put them together. That's how I bought them. And the pendant is sterling. It's abalone accented with ebony little enameled ware dots. And the ring is just beautiful. I love that ring. I love that ring. $25 to start the set. Look at the little flowers and the little gold. Isn't that pretty? And then you get the sterling silver necklace. Very good jewelry. Very good jewelry. Okay. Any interest in that? If not, we'll move on. I really don't want to separate them. Let's give you another choice. Oh. There we go. So I also have this necklace. And this is a very good one. And this one is signed. I think it's probably like 80 it's probably in the 80s. All the stones are intact, so you'll get your choice of that one or the set for 25. This one is signed. And it's really nice. Okay. Let me see if I can find my jeweler's loop here. Okay. I'm going to move a couple things over here. All right, nobody wants to, yeah. But we will move on. Okay. It is sterling silver. I wanted to double check. I know the set I paid more than that for it because I just love that. And this the red one I've been holding out to because it's the clarity of the stones is just gorgeous. Okay. We will put these over here. Okay, I do have 2 micro-mosaics. If anybody wants to start these out. We sold a couple in the last show in the evening. Let me see if I can find it. And I'll put these up if we have $20 to start them. And I'll show you, I've got 2 left. And that's it for these. I have the guitar. And we had a guitar the other day. or the little octagon pin. And these are micro-mosaics, and this little pin is missing the clasp on the back. But I'm still wanting to start these at 20 for choice. If anybody's interested in those, just put mosaic down 20 if you're interested in starting any of those. Otherwise, they may go in boutique stock sales. I like the micro-mosaics. Okay, we got some paperweights. And these are gorgeous. This is a St. Clair. We're going to start these at 15. Look at the gigantic bubbles in here. Look at the gigantic bubbles. All the color. This one is signed St. Clair, and it's huge. You can see how I'm hanging on to it, how big it is. So we have that one. And then this studio art piece. And look at the flowers on this, how they come up from the bottom. Very, very long stems on those. This one is not signed that I can see, but it's absolutely beautiful. Look at the side of it. Look at the side of that. And then those lovely big florals. We're going to start these out at 15. And these are gorgeous. Okay, Timmy, we'll start it after this, okay? We'll put the mosaics on after this. So here are the paperweights. We'll start these for 15 and we'll put the mosaics up after this. Look at these. They are super big. This one has super gorgeous, huge bubbles. Look at all the color in that one. And then this one is so unique, and they almost look like fireworks, the flowers do, how they splatter with all the different colors of pinks and blues. And here we go. Okay, let me show you these up close. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of fireworks. And here is the other one. Look at those big bubbles. This one is signed St. Clair. Huge bubbles, and look at the color. Don't sit on your hands here. This is a big one. I got another one I'm going to throw in here. I'm going to throw this one in. This one is signed too. It's just sitting here. I don't know why. It's Sea Red. Now, I cannot remember the story on these. This is quite a good one. I'll show you the signature on the bottom. Sea Red. So I'm going to put that in there too. Now we're going to sweeten up the pot a little bit. So these two are signed. This one should be. This one should be. This is gorgeous. I actually see some ash floating around in this one. That's pretty cool. 22 with Bonnie. 23 with Kathy G. So you'll get your choice of the green, the multicolored, or we'll call this one fireworks. 25 with Bonnie. I cannot believe what time it is already.
Okay, Kathy's out. All in, all done. I'm going to call it. 25 is bid. Sherry, I'm going to assume that you're out. You got a minute here to jump in. I know, I am too. John, if you're listening, that would be a good choice for supper tonight. Okay, Bonnie, you are the winner at 25. Kathy is the backup. I think I've got Tammy, I think I've got my old camera. I usually have a guard on my camera so that I can cover the lens, and I either lost it or I'm working with my old camera this morning. So you'll just have to turn it up. Bonnie takes all three. $701. Thank you, Bonnie. $702. $703. Okay. Okay, I got some pottery behind me that missed the pottery sale the other night. And I need to check the condition on them. But these are Roseville. Now this one I'm not. Oop, there goes the water. Just wash these. So let me look over these really quickly. Oh, they're so pretty. Good morning, Simon. How are you? So this one, I think, is Roseanne, and this one is Roseville. Okay. It looks good to me. Barely fits on the round. Roseanne is 1917. This one might be Weller. I'll show you this one. It's hard to tell all the way down there, but it sounds good. Sounds good. I don't see any issues. Wouldn't this be a great backdrop for some smaller pieces? I'd just make it a... I think these are candle holders. Or no, maybe these are vases. These are little vases. We're going to start these at 15. Does anybody know what this one? Eileen, do you know if this is Roseville or Weller? They were supposed to go on the pottery sale, and they didn't. I did not have time. And a week from Tuesday, well, a week from today, we're going to have our glowy sale. I'm going to try to do specialty sales on Tuesday. Tonight is all Joseph's. So we won't have an all pottery sale for a while, so I'll put them up. So there is, that one is definitely Roseville. This one I think is too, very early. Of course, the very early Roseville they did not mark. I'm guessing that one is too, but I don't know the name of it. Double bud vases. Okay. Is this one Roseville, Eileen? Do you know? I love the pastels. I love these early pieces. I can't put them both up there. Oh, you had a speaker off. Okay, so it's just me then. Okay. The Roseville one is Corinthian. Okay, so this one is. So they're both Roseville. Okay, we have $20, and here we go. There's Eileen. Eileen will be hosting tomorrow morning. She's going to run a show while I'm out and about. $25 with Becky. Oh, this one you think think is, well, we don't know for sure. I thought this was Roseanne, but maybe it is Weller. You're going to have to do the research. They're both very collectible anyway. We know that. We got to get Simon in here. Simon, what you want to do a 10 at 10 this week with me? Becky's in at 30. Swifty, let me know if you're in or out. The green one is, okay, so this one is Roseville. Right, Eileen? And this one is Weller. Makes sense. So Becky, let us know. Becky's at 35. Swifty, let us know. Now you're putting me on the spot. I think so. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it, Simon. Becky, let me know if you're in or out. The reason I hesitate, I'm going to be gone tomorrow picking stuff up. And you start early. But if I can get my butt out of here early. The Weller is Roma. Roma. Okay. 38, 39. $39 with Swifty. Becky's out. All right. We're going to sell it to Swifty. So Swifty, let me know which one. Our backup is going to be Becky. The price is $39. The Weller or the Roseville, or the green or the, we'll call this one green, we'll call this one ivory. The green one, okay. That's going to be $704. And Becky, we have this one, the Weller one, if you want that one. Okay, anybody want this one? Up for grabs. Christine Smith. Okay. $705. Do you want to do some more pottery, or do you want to do, what time is it? Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm going to put these up for a set price. They have issues. Both of them do. Both of them do. Both of them do. And I'll show them to you. but we're going to do a set price on them. They're pretty well disguised. That one has a fix. These are Weller. This one also has a fix, and it's been glued. So what we're going to do on these is 20. If you want these, they're pretty. They just been fixed. $20 and you'll get both of them. Just all you got to do is claim the candlesticks. They are Weller. Oh, Timmy's my okay. Yeah, let's do that and then we'll be done for the day. So those candlesticks are really nice. You're not going to tell them from a distance, but whoever fixed them did a really nice job. But they are Weller. Okay, so we got $20 to start the mosaics, and this is for choice. This one has a repair on the back, okay, or not a repair. It's the doohickey's gone back there, and then we have this guitar. So we have $20 with Timmy. And she's in at 20, and we'll go ahead and put the music on. I'll do 15 on the candlesticks. So this is the little guitar, Italian mosaic. This one is marked Italy on the back. This is also Italian mosaic. We always called them I don't know where the micro-mosaic came in, somewhere along the way, but we always called them mosaic. Little tiny shells make them up. Beautiful. You'll get your choice. Debbie's at 22. Oops. Timmy, let me know if you're in or out. The guitar, I don't see where it says Italy on it, but it's very old. The little octagon one does say Italy. 23 with Timmy. This is for choice. Yeah, it's really windy here. Okay, Timmy, which one would you like? Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, the guitars are cool. We had one a couple days ago. It's a little different than. Okay, Timmy, I'm going to give him a lot number for 40. How much did you pay? 46. Okay, and you're going to get both of them. They're going to be lot 706. Okay. Nobody wants those candlesticks for 15? Let me show them to you again. They've been repaired, but they're beautiful for $15, $7.50 a piece. They're pretty. Okay. I think we're going to call it a day. Becky, okay. They're going to be 707, Becky. Becky got them, so that we're okay. All right. Okay, guys, I'm gonna take off and get some breakfast and start the day. I will let you go. What else did we? I think we sold everything except for that necklace set with the ring. If you're interested in that and you're watching it on the rewind, just comment down in the comments that you want it, and we'll figure out something on that. Otherwise, tomorrow morning is going to be, or tonight is the Joseph sale, the Joseph original sale at 8 o'clock tonight. Tomorrow morning, Eileen is going to do the show solo, and then we are going to have Thursday and Friday 10 at 10 right here again. So have a great, great day, and thank you for starting mine out in the best way possible. And I'm going to go take it on. Hope you do too. Later, Gators.